Hello and welcome on Stocks Advisor channel. Here in today's episode, we will talk about Alibaba Group Holdings traded at New York Stock Exchange, ticker name BABA. Well, Alibaba is a known company, of course, and it was growing recently quite well for the last several months. We see straight growth here, and actually the price action was really nice, going from the area of 200 almost to the area actually up to 320. You can see somewhere in the 25th of October, but now the price started to decline, and the current trend T1, well, actually not current already, the recent trend T1 that was upwards trend now is broken. So of course the question now is where we're heading, what are the next buy opportunities here, and actually what's happening for with Alibaba. And here we need to understand two things before we start technical analysis. Of course, it's a combination of two. It's technicality, but also some news, some negative catalysts that did drive actually the worked as the end of the upwards move and sent the price all the way now down. So what was the situation here? Right here, exactly where after the top we saw about 25th of October, there was information that one of the companies being under umbrella of BABA, its IPO didn't went quite well. It was stopped, and then all questions started about this actually causing the price to decline. And if you want to know more, you can look in the news. So what this happened, it immediately called the, let's say, reassessment by ticker holders, by by traders, what's actually going on, what's the reality, and what's the future. So the price started to decline, and it went all the way until moving average 50 here somewhere at the beginning of November. You can clearly see it. And then actually this problem wasn't completely solved, so we saw another decline. And here it's a very important parameter. First time at 9 of November, moving average 20 worked as a resist line instead of being a support line that it was all the way half year before. And that's important. So the stock, from being so-called 2050 to 100 stock, when its moving averages are showing this, let's say, alignment from June, July, August, September, October, switched now to a different location, actually combination. So the price is now going down. And what is again remarkable here, as I just said, moving average 20, this green line worked as a resist line here at 9 of November, and it worked again as a resist line 2 trading sessions ago, and we see the price again is repulsed downwards from moving average 20. So this is a completely different trading paradigm here, and to understand this now we go to actually understanding that the trend T1 is broken. And before we continue, let's note here that we have three moving averages depicted on this daily diagram. It's moving average 20, 50, and 200 being green, blue, and red lines correspondingly. So here they are depicted. They will allow us to understand the major changes here in the trend. So as we see now, before the beginning of November, moving average 20 was mainly working as support line as well as moving average 50, but then it worked 2 times as a resist line now. This way it did form the downwards channel. Here it's clearly visible now. It's confirmed by November 9 and also recently, actually 2-3 trading sessions ago. So let's call it R1. So this is now the top of the downwards declining channel, and the bottom of this channel is also can be seen here. It's this line, and this is line R2. And now speaking technically how to trade actually with Alibaba. Of course, if positive catalysts come, for example, that the problem they had with IPO of another company work is okay, then it should, and all these technical issues are okay, of course, then the price should immediately go high. But before this, before the uncertainty level, so until the price is purely in technical area, so while it's driven purely by technical situation of the stock on the market, we will see the trading between the channel R1, R2. And now we see that after actually facing R1 top and again being repulsed from it, the price action is going down. And in this sense, the safest approach would be, of course, play between the channel R1, R2 and wait until the price will go all the way till R2, sorry, and actually will face also moving average 200 here that started to decelerate slightly. And this way it will work as a very strong support line actually here in the vicinity of 241.54 it will be very strong double support, will be R2 and SMA 200 altogether. Also, of course, we have other support levels here that should not be missed. It's the current one of today that momentarily actually we started from it as an initiation point and we're declining. So this is S1 level. Then the next level would be, of course, if you look carefully here, would be this one in the vicinity of 250. And the interesting part of it that it's also very close to the end of the channel, of the bottom of the channel R1, R2. So let's call it S2 line. And with this having said, actually the first very nice entry position would be then in this small triangle between S2 and R2. And there would be the buy opportunity here. So once this is bought, the price should actually repulse. And if it's just speak about technically trading, it should go all the way up until R1 level. Again, if there will be no catalyst changing this trading paradigm, we should be repulsed again and go actually until the channel R1, R2 is not decided to change. With this having said, it's quite simple trade. And of course, should we pierce a little bit, it's also possible. If we pierce the channel R1, R2 towards R2, doesn't mean that we will break the channel, but it could be just kind of kinetic pierce by some sell-off of big portions of stocks. Then this would be the second entry point. Anything below or just in the vicinity of this level would be just a buy. And this would be then S3 level in our case. And here it's again advised to buy with 1 to 2 average down, meaning that you take all your money you want to play here, split it in 3 portions. And actually then you buy with 1 and average down with 1 according to the analysis given here. And then it's expected actually to reverse. Should we reverse actually from the second circle, then exit is advised in the vicinity of S2. Again, it's not about general reverse of the trade channels of the company itself. This is still too early to discuss. Major reversals are caused not by technical situations, they are mainly caused by fundamentals or by catalysts. A technical situation only explains you the trading between supports, resist levels and the channels. And that's exactly what you can do here. Just at the moment, keep an advantage of R1, R2 downwards trading channel. Wait for entries and exit accordingly. Don't be too greedy. Average down in time and exit in time. If you have profit 10+%, more than enough in this case, just do it. Because BABA, of course, Alibaba is a very well-known company. In general, future is bright. But there are waves always. It could be actually a lot of companies that are operating remotely and providing especially opportunities to buy on internet. They were really boosting during this COVID quarantine, but now closer we are coming to solution of this problem, to vaccine being developed. All these internet-based companies, again, not given that they will lose fundamentals, but it's also emotional reaction of the market will change and they will start to decline in price until they really find some real fundamental patterns. And just to mention another support line here on this chart, it's like very well developed support. It's on 210, not given at all. We go there, but just in case, even if we do, this would be the final one. You can also, if you like, consider. Then again, you can average down actually with 2. In this case, it will be 5 portions here to play with. But overall, of course, it looks like that in general we are forming so-called zigzagging formation, meaning that the T1 trend was going like this, then we have correction zigzagging and then going up again. So this would be then T1, this should be another T2 maybe, and this is now we're facing. And of course this downwards decline was initiated by real news, but then it formed a technical channel R1, R2 where you can play. So with this having said, that's all for Alibaba. Again, good luck with it. Also, if you're first time at our channel, first time viewing this video, please don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button. This way you will not miss our new videos and new interesting discussions for US-based stocks. As well as you can look at other videos. We post daily many videos. So there are many interesting situations ongoing currently. Maybe you like one, you can put your alerts and take the trade, make the profit if you like the analysis. With this having said, thank you for watching and see you at another episode of Stocks Advisor channel.